Young World. So I just watched the latest episode of the Suge Knight David Mays podcast. There was some real interesting stuff that Suge Knight was saying on the podcast today. I made a video on my last channel. I made this video like 10 years ago. I got it's on this channel too, but I made it back then about how the movie Training Day really is a ritual about Suge Knight. You know what I'm saying? There's really a ritual about Suge Knight, and that's what you see playing on the screen. That's the video. I'll put the link in the description so you can watch the video. Denzel Washington, people think that that's supposed to be Rafael Perez, which is partly Rafael Perez's story too, but it also ties in a Suge Knight ritual. Because if you notice how on the movie Training Day, it's a movie set, but they're at an actual real blood set on the movie. I ain't gonna go get all into it because I go into it on the video. The parallels between the sets, because they're actually real bloods and they're actually on the real gang set on the movie Training Day. Then you got the set of the Straight Outta Compton movie set, and on both of these sets, the gang set and the movie set, you got Claiborne Sloan, who's on the movie Training Day inside the gang set and on the set of the Straight Outta Compton movie. Him and a person named Terry at both places. On the Training Day, you got him and Terry Carter. I mean, him and Terry Crews. Which, if you look at the scene, he's the only one in the whole entire scene who has on black. Terry Crews on the movie Training Day. On a Straight Outta Compton movie set, you got Claiborne Sloan and Terry Carter, a guy whose real name is Terry, who ends up dying. The reason why Suge Knight's locked up now. Also, you got Dr. Dre, who's on Denzel Washington's team, aka Suge Knight's team, on Training Day, doing the stuff he's doing. Then what really tied this in for me, all together for me, was years later at the Super Bowl, because all this stuff happened. Claiborne Sloan and them, the Straight Outta Compton movie set, they're doing security at the set. The actual hit and run happened at Tam's Burger. That's where the dude actually got the hit and run. Suge Knight hit the dude and killed. And if you noticed on the Super Bowl, they had a picture of Tam's Burger up there. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing, I point out how the guys on the movie Training Day, the white guys, the commission, whatever they are, is really representing Jimmy Iovine and all them, the people who are really calling the shots behind the scenes that are making all this stuff happen and whatever stuff they're doing, these crooked guys in this room. So you can watch the video. I'll put the link in the description to it. And like I said, it's crazy. And when I made that video, I wasn't even aware that Suge Knight and Denzel Washington had a problem, because he said that today on the podcast. He was like that they had a problem for some property he bought a long time ago, and now Denzel Washington's supposed to be the person that's supposed to do the Death Row documentary, and Suge Knight ain't happy about that. And of course, Denzel Washington was produced and funded by Harry O. You know what I'm saying? The guy who's supposed to have funded Death Row. You know the whole situation with that, you know what I'm saying? So that's the whole thing. But I wasn't aware that they had a problem back then when I made that video. And Suge was talking about how Snoop Dogg called David Mays told Suge on the thing. He was like, Snoop Dogg called him and said that Suge was lying about paying for Snoop Dogg's lawyers for his murder case and stuff like that. Suge Knight said he got the receipts. You know what I'm saying? So unless Suge Knight is capping, he said by him having the receipts, and Snoop Dogg said that Jimmy Iovine told him, or Interscope told him that Interscope paid for the lawyers and stuff like that. Suge Knight said that now that's fraud. That's the action of fraud, because he has receipts that he paid for it. You know what I'm saying? He's also talking about how they was like funneling money from Suge in shady ways and stuff. He also said that Tupac's mom came to see him in jail to talk to him and told him that somebody at Interscope told her that Suge Knight was responsible for Tupac's death. She didn't say a name, but that's what she said to him. So that's crazy. If all this is true, what Suge's saying, that just shows you like the games they play to divide and conquer and try to get in people's heads, and it's like real crazy, man. Like it's scary when you think about it. Like if you're involved in the industry around stuff like that, that's crazy, yo. 'Cause you're dealing with people who got money, resources, power, and law enforcement, lawyers, stuff that could really have you caught up in some stuff, man. So, but Suge said he's about to sue David Kenner, Jimmy Iovine, Interscope, all this stuff. So if what Suge's saying is true, man, but at the same time, even if what he's saying is true and he got receipts and proof and stuff, I mean, I don't. It's going to be hard for him to really maneuver and make moves, being where he's at, especially when he's going up against people with all that money and stuff like that. So this stuff, man, is mad. It's just real spooky when you really sit there and look at it and think about it. You like, the industry is not what we thought it was back then. We listened to the music, we saw the stuff, we're into it for that. But behind the scenes, man, there was a whole bunch of dirty stuff going on. That's just one area. We just talking about Death Row and over out west and Interscope. A lot of stuff is going on. You got the whole Diddy stuff in the East, Bad Boys. There's so much stuff. It's crazy, man. It's really crazy when you think about it.